If NASA announced they were going to shoot monkeys into space, people would lose their mind.
Yeah, because they won't let you shoot nothing up into space. Now you can, like, you know, I'm sure we'll probably be allowed to shoot a soy burger up in space or something. But
well, didn't you say these were the two monkeys that had like tasks to do?
Yeah, they had shit to do. That was the best part. They had shit to do. They wanted to know how gravity affected them and affect people and how they work and whether this distorted your mind and whether you get up into space and you become crazy. But monkeys were smart enough to be able to flip switches. Like, they'd flip a switch and out would pop a little treat. A little teeny
banana.
Treat. Not a banana. This is space, homie. So we're talking like, Purina dog chow size treats.
So they taught them to flip switches and turn knobs and stuff?
Yeah. Flip switches and turn knobs, you get a treat. Well, that's monkeys only know how to do, they're obviously smarter than most of us because they flip a switch and they get paid. We got to do that. We got to do that shit for 2 solid weeks before we get recognized. So, anyways, I digress. They flew to a height of 360 miles, which is 580 kilometers if you're counting. On May 28, 1959, aboard a Jupiter rocket. And their capsule landed 1,700 miles downrange from the Eastern Space Missile Center. That's what they called it back then. It wasn't NASA. At Cape Canaveral, Florida. They were successfully recovered. They lived a long, happy monkey life. And
imagine how confusing that was.
I don't think they gave a shit.
But just think about like getting weightless, getting up there and like gravity not having hold of them anymore. That had to confuse those. Or do you think they were just so keyed in on like flipping switches and turning knobs?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even think they even thought about gravity. Until the fucking treat started floating away.
Yeah, the sea. Like, what in the hell? I just think that would have been like a weird experience. I don't know why I think like this, but been a weird experience to be like that monkey and get shot into space and just like have to experience all that. You couldn't really explain it to them.
No, but if it were me and you in space, if it were me, we would be so simplistic if me and you went to space, just like the fucking monkeys. We'd flip a switch and there'd be freaking Skittles, man, something popping out, ready to chew and all that mess. And then we hit where there's no gravity and that Skittles starts flying. Well, okay, me and you're supposed to have some fun. Open your mouth, man. I'm gonna fling this thing at you.
Yeah, we'd get back and people would talk about when you got when you hit the part where you became weightless, and we'd probably be like, we became weightless? Like, what?
Why are the switches broken and 862 Skittles all over the place? Well, because I missed his mouth. That's why.
I wouldn't want Skittles, though. I'd want like jalapeno poppers. Like,
well, see, I can't do
that.
those.
I want something good.
Well, then you'd have to like throw me Skittles from your batch, and I'd have to throw you jalapeno poppers from mine.
Yeah.
But we're not sure what jalapeno poppers do in the vacuum of space.
Well, I was going to say, that could get interesting.
Yeah. I'm sure cool.
Skittles may turn inside out. We don't know.
Yeah, I can eat a cold Skittle. I'm not sure I could eat a cold jalapeno popper.
Oh, I can. If I'm under the influence of something, I can. I guarantee I'll eat them cold. I don't give a shit.
Oh, my God. That's so funny. I can't imagine going to space. I can't.
I think that would be a trip, dude. I kind of think it'd be scary.
Yeah, but here's one of those. Just where did this come from?
I love when this happens.
Yeah. So if we do get shot into space, are they going to pack us some always feminine hygiene products? Because it doesn't say on the outside it's for women anymore.
Oh my God! Did you see this story?
I did.
So they had to take they took the symbol for females off of the feminine hygiene products now?
Yeah.
I was thinking about this the wrong way though, because I was like, okay, I don't get that. If you're going male to female, you're not going to need them to offend you. Like, I'm getting all worked up about it. And somebody pointed out, well, I think they did it so they're not offending the people that are going from female to male.
Well, and always also makes those pussy wipes that smell like lavender that allows you to clean up all that yeast down there and all that shit before your boyfriend goes down and eats it. So thank God for always. However,
I mean, this is the shit that's making the news these days, man.
I highly doubt I'm going to find myself between the legs of a trans chick who used to be a dude munching on that clover, man. I don't think so. And secondly,
a trans chick that used to be a dude? Wait, you mean a dude that used to be a chick, right?
No. That would be, we're talking about eating pussy here.
I'm so confused right now.
The guy had his wiener turned into a vag.
But see, most of them don't, though. Most of them never do.
Yeah.
Because I guess that's a super dangerous surgery. So most of them never do.
Well, you know what? You're going to be happy now because you can wash your freaking pecker with Always wipes. Congratulations. I'll do mine with soap and a rag.
Like, why is this stuff newsworthy, man? I don't know why I open my phone up, iPad, see this shit. Like, why is this making the news?
I will accommodate nobody else or nothing else for the rest of my life. I'm sick of PC crap. I'm done.
That's the problem with the world, dude. Everybody thinks the world needs to accommodate them. I don't understand where that started and why it caught on.
I'm done.
Sarge used to tell me all the time growing up, I got news for you. The world doesn't give a shit. What happened to that philosophy?
Right?
That was much easier to understand things back then when you just knew the world didn't give a shit.
Well, and
now everybody thinks the world has to accommodate them so they don't get offended.
Well, yeah, and now the snowflakes are just, they're so offended that they finally made their own sweatshirt that says, "Okay, boomers."
Boomers?
Yeah, like baby boomers.
Well,
how in the
worst comeback ever.
How in the do you think that offends me?
Like, snowflake is way more offensive to you than boomer is to me. I'm not even a baby boomer. I don't give a shit.
I'm really nobody, because I'm older than Gen X and younger than baby boomers by 4 years. So
what? Yeah, well, you're in that no man's land, dude.
Yeah. I'm just, I'm nobody, but I don't want you to coddle me or tell me to take my safe space or anything like that. I'm perfectly fine on my own. I identify as Big Titty, okay, AKA my other name. Right? I didn't. I'm not anybody else but me. I'm a male. I got a wiener, got a butthole, missing a toenail on the right foot. Couldn't feel it anyways when it got ripped off. Yeah. It's about halfway grown back. It's pretty gnarly looking though. Not gonna lie, because I wear black socks all the time, so all that black lint gets on the toe, and as the toenail grows, it like grows over the lint. So now I've got like black lint stuck underneath the new growth toenail.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's freaking bizarre.
It's freaking weird, man.
Don't even get me started. But yeah, man, snowflakes are now
boomer.
Yeah,
boomer.
Okay, boomers.
Boomer.
Well, you
whatever, boomers.
The only people you're going to offend is people who like OSU.
Yeah, call me boomer and see what happens, fool.
Right.
Like that. Man, that's the worst comeback ever in the history of comebacks. And they've had a minute to come up with it. We've been using Snowflake for at least 3 years.
A hot minute.
Probably longer.
Hey, question. You've been watching the World Series.
I haven't caught very much of it, dude. I've got so much going on, but I know we're in Game 7 tonight as we're recording this.
Yeah, we're recording this, and I'm not watching the series, which is killing me right now, but that's okay. The game's not going to be over when this is done, so I'll be able to catch part of the game.
I mean, if we had a producer worth of shit, I guess we could get it on our monitor so we could watch it as we do this, but I digress.
Donnie, he just called you a space ape.
Put it up there, boomer.
Yeah, so anyways, what you're not going to see tonight, and you didn't see last night or the night before, were World Series boobs.
Oh, you sent me this. This is awesome.
Yeah, they were standing back behind home plate, and
now was that televised? Was that televised?
That was live to the world.
Oh man, I want to high five those chicks, man. That was well played.
Well, if you'd like to high five them, you can actually get a hold of them.
The county jail.
Yeah, Donnie, shoot me that info real quick.
They get arrested?
They got escorted out.
It was two of them, wasn't it? It was two or three of them.
Two of them. But one of them said she did it for breast cancer awareness. Now the women were issued lifelong bans for exposing breasts at the World Series. Oh, shucks. However, if you want to look these chicks up, you can look it up on YouTube. The video's there. But I'll give you their names. One of them is Julia Rose, and the other is Lauren, Lauren, Summer. They're both on Instagram, and both are gaining popularity as we speak.
God bless them.
So much so that Google has its own thing that says, who is Julia Rose?
Really?
Yeah, it's Wikipedia. I'm not kidding you.
Wow. So they got a little internet fame going on.
A little bit of internet fame going on.
So what? One of them said it was for breast cancer awareness?
Yeah. And the other,
I support that.
Yeah, the other one was for my awareness. And I saw it too. So that's pretty awesome. Man, there's been lots of good sports news out lately. Let's see here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Sunday, I think there was baseball, hockey, basketball, and football all on the same day.
NASCAR too, wasn't there?
And NASCAR, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, speaking of NASCAR.
You're talking about all the sports news. I see how you're jumping over the fact that the Oklahoma Sooners lost this past weekend.
You know what? Who? Who?
I find that's very convenient on your part, bud.
Yeah, who lost? You know what? Saturday, I thought I might have watched a team lose, but me and my forgetfulness, I'm not 100% sure now, so...
The best part is, like a week or two ago in the podcast, you were like, "Oh, they're through the tough part of their schedule." And every time we say that, every beat by somebody that should not beat them.
Oh, I jinxed them. them.
Yeah. It happens every year, man.
In NASCAR, Kyle Busch, he's the guy that everybody loves to hate.
Well, that's no joke, man.
He's the driver of the 18 M&M's Toyota Camry. He owns his own truck teams, and his truck teams are quality stuff. I mean, they get factory support from Toyota. They're sponsored by Toyota Racing Development and Toyota. I mean, they get big time backing from Toyota. So they really are the primo rides in the truck series. I mean, Kyle Busch ran 5 races this year in the truck series, and he won all 5. Okay? So, having said that, his driver, Todd Gilliland, and his other driver, Harrison Burton, this Kyle Busch has been pretty overly critical of these guys for the whole year because they haven't won. And he's been out there just basically bashing them like, if these idiots can't win in my trucks, then they don't have any business being in NASCAR. You know, I've got the best equipment out there. Well, guess what, Kyle? Your driver, Todd Gilliland, won at Martinsville, which is one of the hardest short tracks there is.
Hardest tracks, yeah.
Yeah. And when he won, he was getting congratulated by his crew chief. And get ready for the button here, Donnie. He's like, "Woo, I love you guys. Tell Kyle Busch to stay in his fucking motorhome."
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
He told his owner to stay in the motorhome.
I was going to say, it told his boss.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
In other news, he's looking for a new sponsor.
Yeah. Ain't that the damn... Man, I'm cold. God dang. Hey, so what's this case down in Texas with James Younger?
Man, I don't know if you've kept up. We're all over the place tonight, but
yeah,
this kid is 7 years old. I ran across this randomly, and I actually threw it at Johnny Simo. It'd be interesting to see if Johnny and Todd are going to talk about it on there. There's apparently a divorce going on down there in Texas, and the mother has custody of this James Younger kid. Like I said, he's 7. She's convinced him that he's a girl. She's put this in his head. This little kid wears like a towel on his head with a headband around it so he can feel like he has long hair. Talks about how his mom paints his nails, makes him wear dresses. And the dad is flipping his shit. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
It ended up in a court hearing, and the judge down there left that little kid with the mother. Now, the dad's got a good point. I saw the dad in an interview. He said, "Not only do I believe this is emotional abuse, I think at the very fundamental